I think that went quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's why it's so liberating being me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats.
He keeps not disappearing. Let's see if we can do it now. Nope.
I need to find out what happened to Barbara. They covered their tracks by disabling the clock tower security cameras. If I hack the municipal CCTV system, I should be able to monitor all access points to the building.
So, these segments remind me of Blade Runner for some reason. I think this is the one we want. But yeah, these really remind me of that one scene in Blade Runner where Harrison Ford's sitting in his room, and he's got that little TV, and he's like, enhance. Because that's exactly what this is. Let's do that.
That's the Arkham Knight. He's got Barbara. I need to confirm which car he took her in. There. That's the vehicle they took Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertech D60s. I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, the Batmobile needs to have detective vision too.
How did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky.
It's a good question, actually.
Seriously, I was aiming for her head. Oh, if I'd only had a video camera when I swept Barbara off her feet. Poor old Jimbo had to make do with a slideshow.
Why does that happen sometimes? It's very annoying. What is happening?
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara. I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them.
So, this is kind of annoying because you drive really slow. But, you know, there's kind of a sort of a detective vision thing going on here.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred.
Sir?
They knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocol. Don't drop your guard.
I've got Oracle, Batman. Now you care who I am. Just gotta find me. But Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us.
That's a Riddler thing. We don't need to do that. I don't know why it looked like the objective was there. Oh, these are so annoying.
Alfred, the militia have deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
I'll investigate.
So now we have to go ahead and do this. Why can't I just... Alright, apparently I have to get out. These are all side mission things, which is really annoying. There's a lot of really tedious side missions in this game. The character ones that are like villains are good, but the ones that are just like these are really dumb.
It's a bomb, Alfred. A well-armored one.
Oh dear. In that case, should you really be standing quite so close?
I'm going to set up a remote link to the Bat computer and hit it with every virus we've got. Once we're hacked in, I can expose the core and defuse it with a controlled explosion.
Very good, Sam. Though I should warn you that the militia has already deployed a platoon of its unmanned tanks to stop you.
They won't.
So this is pretty much every single one of these missions. Is that you find one of the bombs, you get in the Batmobile, you fight like 20 or so militia troops, and then that's it. See, this is going to be really annoying because we're going to have to do like all of these things because in order to unlock a another side mission with another character, you actually have to get rid of all of the traces of the militia on each island. Which, like, doing the just taking out the troops thing isn't really all that annoying. But when it comes to this stuff, it's very tedious driving around looking for these things.
Batman took out a drone. Make him pay. Multiple drones offline. What the hell was that? The enemy's acquired simultaneous strike capabilities. Think faster.
That was a mistake.
Strike on target.
Yeah, the Arkham Knight will pretty much talk through every single fight that you have in the tank combat, which can get kind of annoying. This last guy is gonna get fucked up specifically. That guy got it the worst for no reason.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the...
And of course, the minute you finish with those guys, this thing is done. Again, my strategy with these things is to just very, like, barely press that button.
You think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. They'll get a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
Oh crap! He's coming after us! Floor it!
Why couldn't I, Also, why is... Oh, because I'm tracking that vehicle, never mind. But yeah, I think the Arkham Knight can get kind of annoying in this game. Like, I like him, but he's too whiny.
Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, sir. We're locked out.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir. Miagani Island is rife with militia drones and troops.
So yeah, until we can lower the bridge, sometimes you won't be able to get the Batmobile in certain areas. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I don't think you can actually grapple onto the helicopters in this game like you could in City, which is very odd. Because I think that was... Well, it wasn't really the most useful thing, because they all went in their own, like, designated paths, and if you wanted to go somewhere, they wouldn't really do that. But it was fairly useful that it was in the game, at least. I'm definitely supposed to just go down there and beat those guys up, aren't I? Because this looks like, yeah, where I'm supposed to be.
The station's crawling with the Arkham Knight's militia. I need to clear them out.
This is a Predator section?
They're using to hack into the transport network.
With a shock. Good. We're gonna need it. You think he's coming? Oh, I know. Target's mobile. Move on my location. Target's gone. No excuses. We find him.
Looks like they're all kind of pairing up.
Spread out. I'm gonna check for casualties. Guy's out cold. That hits hard. Well, let's hit harder. Bring him on. Nothing we can do.
Please don't turn around.
He's getting away. After him.
What? Did they see me? There's no way they could have seen me.
Target locked. Spread out. I'm gonna check for casualties. Nothing we can do for him.
Recharge ability to perform fear multi-takedowns by performing a silent takedown. I already did that. I literally just did a silent takedown.
All directions covered. Buddy up. Don't let him get you.
Oh, whoops. If I make it out of this without that guy seeing me, I'm going to be very surprised. And, of course, he saw me. Really, that many people still? How do I get behind there?
What's that? Get over here. I found someone. He's injured. What's your location? By the uplink terminal.
These guys are donezo. Do they see me?
Can't run from me.
I think they do. But they must have very bad aim. No, they're looking right at me. I really want to multi-fear take down these guys. Ask and ye shall receive.
Glad you're putting up a fight, Batman. I expected nothing less.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
I don't know about that, because I think we're gonna get interrupted, actually, in this part. I still don't have enough for the grapnel accelerator. Wrong button. I think I need the explosive gel. No, I guess not.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Alfred, I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now.
Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confused me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior. Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempts to solve my conundrums. I will stand triumphant over your bloodied corpse. And as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
That was a great face to end it on. Is that it? Batman's not gonna say anything to anybody? Alright then. Let's take a look at the map here. I feel like there's probably a, probably some sort of side mission we could do. We could probably get something for the perfect crime going on here. I just don't know where the next body is. We'll probably find it on the way to the Riddler. So the first time I played this game, that scared the fuck out of me. As I'm assuming it scared the fuck out of most people. Because you don't expect that. This has never happened in a Batman game before.
You know, Hugo Strange used to look like Scarecrow.
Although this is something I'm very glad is in this game, because Man-Bat has always been kind of teased in these games. And he's kind of like one of those things in like Rockstar games, where like the Bigfoot is in like supposedly in the games, but he's not really.
Run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Like he was supposedly in City, like people said they saw him, but he's not.
Matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir. Ah, here we are. The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. Ah, he and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
So I guess we can go do that, because that is a good series of side missions. Creature of the Night.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
Now, I said this when I did Wind Waker, but there's nothing in video games that I love more than just going around like an open world and finding something like that. Like in Wind Waker, you could just essentially, you know, sail around and find the ghost ship. And in this game, you know, you just kind of go around, you just decide to, let me grapple to that building, and then fucking Man-Bat. And then from now on, every time you encounter Man-Bat, he'll be just flying around the city, and you can hear him before you do that. And I don't know, I don't think there's anything cooler than that in video games. Just being able to find something like that. It really makes the world feel alive, and as I've said, this is truly the ultimate Batman simulator. And you know, sometimes some of the goons will say like, "Yo, is Batman really a bat? I thought he was just a guy in a costume, because I swore I just saw him, and he looked like a giant bat." And then you can kind of go from there, figure out where those guys were, and then look at where they were to find Man-Bat. And it's really cool. Let's see, I think we're gonna go over here.
Why are you doing this? You don't ask the questions here, punk. Yeah, how about we staple your lips together? You like that?
So, let's see if Dr. Langstrom is home. Somehow I highly doubt it. Unless we go into his living room and we just see Man-Bat watching TV with his legs up on the couch. Why are these people still talking? I don't care. Dude, like, shut up. What is that? Usually the farther away from people you get, it'll just end the conversation.
I'm so proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
Hello, world. No, that's
Go on. Just be yourself.
okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule.
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will, prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How was that?
Perfect, sweetie.
Are you getting this, honey?
I think so. Is the red light on? Kirk? Honey, are you okay? Oh my God! Kirk!
Well then.
So proud of you, honey.
Sounds like things didn't go too well for
There's a
good old
computer.
Kirk Langstrom.
Maybe it contains some answers.
You know, I don't think I ever noticed his wife there before.
No, that's
Go on. Just be yourself.
okay.
Blunt trauma to the head. Langstrom had no idea what he was doing.
Recombinant molecule.
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what
So
we've
yeah,
done is merge the
I really like these Man-Bat missions. This is really the only one that's like different from the rest because you go to his house, but the rest you just have to find him, and
This
I love
computer
finding
stores
him.
all of Dr. Langstrom's research.
Oh, this is dumb. I forgot about this. This is the only time that this happens in this game, and it's really stupid.
Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well.
Yeah, but it's not going to turn you into
If
a
I search through
goddamn
his
man-bat.
files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to isolate the man-bat signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA.
So what we have to do here is keep moving these things. It's really dumb. Because it takes just forever. Every time you see there's an X, you just move it to the opposite side. It takes a lot longer than it ever should. Whoops. Like, you can have it up to 50 and then you're not maybe fast enough and it could go all the way down to like 30. So it just takes a little too long, methinks. It's the worst, I think, when you get it up to 80 and it goes down to like 50. Because it's like, I just want to be done. Seriously, this is the only time this happens in this game. I don't know what they were thinking. This could have just been like another one of those Blade Runner segments. Like, I just want to get it to 100. Thank you.
I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine.
Probably easier said than done.
Alfred, I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
Or will I?
His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent?
That's one of my favorite little things with the Joker in this game, is that every time he speaks in the background you can hear laughter. Can we get him to disappear? Finally! Because I love doing that. Every time he appears, you just turn around and he's gone. So that's what that feels like. It's the dumbest goddamn line in that movie. Not one of them, because there's a lot of dumb lines in that movie. I just hate that movie.